Turning now to the tragedy in Dallas. Crews are still working right now to sift through the rubble of this deadly apartment explosion. Officials say they've recovered the bodies of 2 women and also a child. And sadly, authorities believe there could be more victims still there. Cole Sullivan from our sister station WFAA shares the very latest update from that scene.
Firefighters say 3 dead, 5 injured, 1 critically in this massive explosion and fire here in Dallas. They're working through the night to lift some of the debris with heavy equipment so searchers can sift through the rubble by hand. The survivors say it felt like an earthquake.
It felt like the commotion was everywhere.
The blast just before 1 o'clock stopped them cold.
All of a sudden you just hear a loud boom. That boom happens and then my windows they're on the other side of the apartment.
Then they ran.
Really, the only thought that I had was, what if it explodes again?
The second floor of this 23-unit apartment building in Oak Cliff collapsed. Debris hit the bed where this woman was sleeping only minutes before.
But everything from like the top of the floor, like of the apartment, everything like went striking down to mine.
Next came the fire, 5 alarm, more than 120 firefighters to put it out in the summer heat. For the people who live here,
That would have been my apartment.
there's nothing left but stories of survival.
I seen a little girl was climbing out the debris, and I ran over there and helped her out, walked across the street, and I heard people who was inside screaming.
First responders say 3 people didn't make it out, a child and 2 women. The County Democratic Party says activist Sylvia Collins lived here and is unaccounted for. They say she's a tireless advocate for the community.
We will continue searching the building through the excavation process and overnight until every last foot, inch of that property has been searched.
Dallas Fire says they responded to a gas leak call. The explosion happened in the 2 minutes it took them to get here. Their horror at the scale of the destruction is tough to describe.
There are a number of things that we are before we are first responders, and that is, excuse me, and that, we're parents.